Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Masky. I'm your host, and I'm joined by my co-host, Mutant Mindframe. This is episode 2 of the
Hello.
MaskyCast, a weekly podcast for all your entertainment needs. And today we are joined by Rag3z. Usually see him around in the chat. I made a
What's up,
guest this
guys?
week. So in this week's show, we're going to be going over what everyone's been doing over the last week. We're going to do some E3 show closure, I guess. E3 roundup, I guess we'd call it. We're going to be talking some Diablo 3. I think Rages has another game that he's going to talk to us about. Don't remember the name of it. A few games.
Fun.
We got some Cube World because everyone likes Cube World.
That does
So
look
that is what's on the palette for today.
The menu.
The menu, the plata, whatever
Plata,
it is.
plata. What you after?
We're also going to be taking questions from the chat. Rob finally got in the chat. There we go. And so I think the chat's starting to work out for everyone.
It
which is good.
disconnected
Not
me
me.
from it. I can't see it.
Some people are getting disconnected, but I think Twitch is starting to work out their issues. Twitch just recently, last week actually, during E3, they relaunched Twitch.tv with a whole new look and whatnot. They've been having some issues since then. And that's that. So let's go ahead and get into the first topic. What's everyone been up to tonight? Let's start with, not tonight, over the last week. Let's start with Rages.
A lot of Diablo 3, Smite, and Dust 514.
Nice.
Yes.
Matt, Mutant, whatever you want to call him.
Started playing Amnesia, and didn't get that far, but yeah, it's pretty freaky. And I started working on some new music, and that's pretty much it.
The music man. Also the man who can't play Amnesia without being in a Skype call. I don't blame him. That game gets pretty freaky.
I haven't even tried it yet.
You'll shit your pants. What have I been doing? Let's see. Been watching a lot of Prison Break on Netflix. That show's pretty awesome. I mean, the third.
Breaking out of prison.
I love that
I
shit.
love breaking out of prisons on TV. Let's see. I started playing a lot of Need for Speed: The Run today. Spent like the entire day doing that almost, and then I'm gonna probably get into Need for Speed Most Wanted. That game's awesome. And set up a new website.
Yeah, you did.
That happened. We're gonna talk about that. Also on the show, just want to let everyone know that this show is the length of it is about an hour and a half. So it's 7 p.m. Eastern time where I am, and we're gonna go until about 8:30 Eastern time, around there. So that's how long the show is. And if you missed the live show, you can always find the show on YouTube. It'll probably be up within the hour.
Usually is.
Most
Yeah.
Pretty fast, actually.
Yeah, Alfurier says Most Wanted got really bad reviews. It kind of looks really short and boring. Most Wanted, there's like a free roam thing, so you just drive around and you race to upgrade your car and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what I enjoyed about it.
Yeah, I don't know I really like the run because like the whole like thing is there's like a giant race with all the best drivers, and the prize is $25 million. That's a lot of money for a race. But you race from San Diego all the way to where are you going? To New York City. So it's this really
It's a running race, right?
yeah. So it's a running race in your
It's
car.
called the run.
The graphics on the run are really good, even though I'm playing it on like bottom minimum low graphics all across the board, and it still looks really good. And the crashing and whatnot, the details really good in there. Kenny, Alfurier tried Shift 2, so that's that.
I still apologize. My chat's not loading at all.
Yeah.
Just give it some time. Hopefully it starts working. Wait, what, he says no, I mean. Have you tried Need for Speed Shift 2? No, I haven't tried that yet. I'm probably going to. And then, also another thing about the show is, we did last Saturday's show, which went really well. Thanks to everyone who came into that. And then
One was good.
on Tuesday of last week during E3, have you watched the show called Chuck? I've not seen the show called Chuck. I've heard about it.
I haven't heard of it.
And so the E3 show went really well during the live stream. You can watch it on the Twitch page, but when I went to upload it to YouTube, and G4 claimed content on the video,
And Ubisoft.
and Ubisoft claimed content on the audio, which Ubisoft doesn't really care because it would have still gone live. But because G4 claimed the video, which was absolutely ridiculous,
How did G4 own anything in that video?
probably because of the demos and whatnot. But you can find it on the Twitch page because they blocked it all across the board on YouTube and won't let me show it to you guys. So that can be found on the Twitch page. But this will be up on YouTube, like I said. We're not going to be showing trailers for the most part. We can show screenshots, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We can do that. So if you have screenshots that you want us to show, just linky.
And we should let anyone who doesn't know that there is no giveaway today.
There's no giveaway this week. Don't have any codes to give away right now. We're working on some stuff. We're coming up with ideas, but everyone needs to know that each week we will not be giving away games. That's just something that we did on the first episode because, we were just launching. We felt like we appreciated everyone who came out, and we wanted to give back to you guys. But there will be giveaways every now and then. Don't worry. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with the show. So that works. Now then, let's get Rages involved.
Yes.
Let's talk about Dust. What is it, 514?
Yeah, what the heck is this?
Yeah, what is this game? Hello. Rages. Where'd our guest go?
We have man down.
Man down. Alright, maybe he had to answer the phone or something, but so... Let's go to something else now.
Let's find out what Dust 514 is ourselves.
Or we can just talk about something else for now.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Okay.
We were just calling on you
514
because
is.
we want to talk about Dust 514.
Well, what do you guys just want to give like an overall genre? What
What is it? Tell us what it is. I have no idea.
Explain.
It's if you've ever heard of EVE Online, which you probably have, EVE Online was one huge sandbox that the players could control. That was the idea of it. That's what Dust 514 is, except they want it on console. And in order for it to be on console, they couldn't do it like EVE, so it's a FPS. And with that, you play on planets. It's connected to the EVE universe. You play on planets from EVE, and you basically fight for control of those planets.
Can the EVE players get involved?
You can interact with each other.
Yeah.
You're actually in the guilds in that game are called corporations.
Okay.
And you can talk to EVE players and everything. There's an in-game chat system, everything, and there's they can actually interact with each other. But their theory's always been what one person can do, another person can always do back. So in EVE and Dust, EVE players can take their ships and do bombs onto the planets for the Dust. But what the EVE players can do, the Dust players can do back. But Dust players have huge cannons, and they can fire right back. And if the turnout has to be worth the risk, and the place where the EVE players actually have to go is a free-for-all, so EVE players can even be destroyed by trying to help out people.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's basically an all-out warfare. Right now, actually, in its closed beta, they're not even running on their utmost to-date model of the game. They're actually running earlier on graphics, earlier on system. It's everything. No one knows what's actually the current modern-day thing is, except CCP.
Nice. So, are you in the beta?
Yeah.
What can you tell us?
Well, I've already told you stuff I shouldn't, but with it, it's not like your normal FPS. You buy everything. There's an in-game currency called ISK, and with it, when you die, you lose your armor, and by losing that, you have to spend money to get armor back.
Yeah.
But people who were actually worried about what if you die too many times and lose all your money. There's a base armor set that everyone starts off with that costs nothing.
All right. That's pretty useful.
Yeah.
What do we jump to next? What should we jump to? Let's see. Matt, you watched a movie recently.
Did I?
You watched Burn After Reading or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, that was a really good movie.
Tell us about this movie. This movie.
It's about the Coen Brothers movie, and I don't know if you've seen The Big Lebowski or
No,
if you heard of it.
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it? No. Yeah, it was a pretty awesome movie. It was really, actually, it was pretty hilarious.
Any big stars in it?
Well, Brad Pitt, George Clooney. That's what I can remember off
George
from the
Clooney.
top of my head. George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Brad
And they're in
Pitt.
the movie. And I don't know, I can't really say the plot right off the top of my head, but it was a really awesome movie and it was really fun. And it's a black comedy, so if you like really depressing shit that makes you laugh, it's definitely the movie for you.
I gotta check this movie out.
Yeah.
Probably do that tonight because I didn't do it last night.
And it's like really Seinfeldian, like it shows like really mundane, like kind of it's like a mundane situation, except it's just kind of like a big clusterfuck, kind of like everything's going wrong, and then nothing really gets solved in the end.
Yeah.
But it just kind of comes to an end. I don't know, it's pretty good.
Alfieri says 9 out of 10 movie. What would you give it?
I'd give it like a 9 out of 10 as well.
Nice. We got two people who are just brainwaves connected with these ratings.
Brainwaves connected.
Brainwaves connected all the way across the city or something like that. So, I don't know what to talk about next. We didn't really like organize any of this.
We can talk about Cube. Oh, there's still Diablo 2. Or
3. Diablo 2, come on, man. That was like so 10 years ago.
You're only 13 years
like,
behind, no
Yeah, I'm
problem.
like 13 years in the past right now.
Alright, so
We can talk about
let's
Diablo 3,
let's
which I have really no part in because I haven't really played it.
let's
So-
get into Diablo 3. Alright, you want to start us out? What's your favorite part about the game?
Mine?
Yeah.
The storyline.
I haven't beat it yet.
I
I
have.
kind of stopped playing. You've probably beat it like 6 times.
Well, let's see. We're over 12 now.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm in the 3rd act.
And technically, and they actually said it, only 3% of the entire population is still in Inferno.
Wow. Is Inferno the hardest mode?
Yeah.
Have you beat it?
Yeah.
I saw some news article on joystick.com the other day saying a guy beat Inferno mode all by himself.
Wow.
Yeah, well, the entire game is soloable. You can solo it all. It's just still hard. You
Yeah.
still die. For sure, in the game, you will die.
Do you think anyone will ever beat Inferno mode on Diablo 3 without dying?
No.
Do you think it's possible at all?
Nope. It is actually impossible because one of the bosses has a for sure one-hit move in a party. And if you solo it, there's only one. You have to actually time your cooldowns right because each class has one move that you have to use against that boss. If you don't use it, you will die.
That's crazy. Have they released any big updates or anything? I heard the Real Money Auction House has been like indefinitely delayed.
Yeah, it's in delay because they're still sorting it out, and I don't even like the entire idea of it.
I thought you were getting ready to cash in on the big money.
I already cashed in on items. Yeah, the money can.
Black.
That was my cash in's delayed along with the auction house apparently. But there's actually what was it? There's actually a huge nerf that's going down. It's like everything in the game.
Nice. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I hate when games nerf stuff.
Well, yeah, but it's nerfing and buffing, like repairing your armor at level 60. Maybe if like all my armor's broken, it'll cost me like 20k. They're like timesing the amount of money it costs to repair level 60 armor by 6.
That's ridiculous.
So it will now cost me about 120k, which is an entire like half an hour boss run to repair my armor.
That's crazy.
But in return to the players, with like, alright, they said somehow groups were screwing over like solo players. So what they did is use it. It's always been like this, but now they're actually changing it. With each person that would join a game in Diablo, the monsters would get stronger and have more HP, more damage.
Yeah.
Now they only gain HP; they don't gain damage.
That's crazy.
So technically, you won't really be taking damage anymore to the player's theory. That update hasn't been released yet, though. That's 1.3.
Nice. I heard someone said to me, I forget who, but like they said a lot of people are leaving World of Warcraft for Diablo.
A lot of people are leaving World of Warcraft.
Just
here.
to leave, yeah, they've been leaving World of Warcraft since Rift came out. Like, come on.
They left for Rift. They left for Star Wars. They are leaving for Guild Wars 2. They're leaving for Terra.
Well, wait. They left for Star Wars, and then they came back.
Yeah, because Star Wars is terrible.
That
was
is
awful.
opinionated. I don't care. I'm a Star Wars fanboy.
It's the
You
so
can't-
you're on board with the Titanic? You're going down with the ship?
I'm going down with the ship.
That was
Oh,
awful.
that's sad, man. That's,
I am the captain of that ship.
There's an MMO. I want to talk about this because it was at E3. There's an MMO coming out. I think it's called like Defiance or something. The Defiance or something like that.
The Defiance.
I have no idea. It's funny, I forget the name, but I saw it on the E3.
Elder Scroll line.
Let's not even talk about that. It's gonna be garbage. But
Yeah.
this game, it's an MMO. It's much like Rift. They have like world events. They pretty much stole this right from Rift, where so in Rift, there's like giant rifts open. All the players gather around to take out the rift. In this game, these giant bosses, they come to this planet or whatever. It's like a completely terraformed Earth because something happened.
I put the link in the chat.
Was it like apocalyptic or something?
Yeah, it's like post-apocalyptic or something like that. And so these giant monsters come down, and they're like giant. They're pretty much rifts, but they're not called rifts. They're basically boss battles. But what they're doing with this is actually there's a TV show coming out under the same name, and
Wow.
the game and the TV show launched the exact same day.
So do you think like maybe what the players doing it would affect the
Actually,
TV
they said stuff about that. Stuff that happens in the game will happen in the show, and stuff that happens in the show will happen in the game.
Huh.
I don't think this is gonna last long.
This
Well,
sounds a little
yeah,
crazy.
because technically the players could all just go, bumfuck one boss, and there goes like an entire character from the show.
Yeah, I guess, but from right off the
Depends how
bat,
they're connected, really.
wait, what?
Like it depends how.
Yeah, it depends on like what they
affects
mean
what.
by that. But
Yeah, what they mean.
and then so what else was? Oh yeah, right when you start off, create your new character, you get an ATV, little 4-wheeler, as a mount to drive around because apparently this game is like the size of Africa or something. Like if you were to take the game and roll it out, it'd
Africa.
roll all the way across Africa. Apparently this game is just huge. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. MMOs. I haven't really played an MMO recently. I think the last time I played an MMO was Rift. That's like the one MMO where I like play for a couple weeks and I'll stop and I'll go back to it like a year later.
Yeah.
That sounds like me with Vindictus.
Let's talk Dawn Guard.
Dawn Guard.
The Dawn Guard. If
That
anyone
looks sick.
who doesn't know what Dawn Guard is needs to get up to date.
Like-
Yeah.
Dawn Guard.
Dawn Guard. The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. First DLC is called Dawn Guard.
It's only taken them like how many months now?
Yeah, and it comes out August. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it comes out in August. I'm gonna link to a
June.
news article about this.
Yeah.
It comes out this month.
Yeah.
That comes out this month.
For
Yeah,
Xbox,
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I put the link
June
in the chat.
26th.
It comes out exclusive to Xbox 360 first, and then like a month later it'll come out on PS3 and PC, which means you can expect spoilers because everyone's going to be done with it after that month.
Yeah, it might not even take a month.
Yeah, you can.
Skyrim's main storyline took like 6 hours.
You can play as a vampire lord or something, and like you actually get this ability where you can turn into this vampire that hovers, that can hover across like the world and whatnot, like hover around and like you get wings and stuff. But you're not like permanently stuck as the vampire. You can go back to human form, and they're doing stuff where, like, say you play as a werewolf, right?
Werewolves are awesome.
And you want to play as a vampire. Apparently, you can do that.
Yeah, you can.
I think that's gonna be really weird. And you get a brand new skill tree if you're playing as the vampire. But if you decide to join the Dawn Guard and fight away the vampires, you get other stuff. There's like crossbows, and the crossbows add on a new tree into your archery skill tree. I don't know. There's like a shit ton of crossbow stuff going on.
So it's basically if you want to be a badass or kill the badass.
Pretty much. I think when I get this, I'm gonna go with vampires first. Apparently, there's so much content that you need to that just playing through on one side, you won't like know everything there is to know. You have to play through on like both sides.
Yeah, and there's also a little bit behind it, the Dawn Guard. It's like the Dawn Guard cult. They're the beginners of the world, and the vampires are the Thalmor, and they're the enders of the world. That's the storyline behind that.
Yeah, there's like a huge lore involved. And what was I gonna say? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the content isn't like the Shivering Isles expansion for Oblivion, where you go through a door and whatnot in this new area. It's all connected with the world, like the Skyrim world.
Implemented into the game.
Yeah, it's implemented into the game, so that the content can be used across the entire game, which is good. That's nice. Now, originally when Skyrim came out, they said that the DLC is only going to be like really, really big DLC. So, if they stick true to that, then this DLC should be pretty huge.
Yeah.
But we can only hope. And then there's Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Is that a movie?
I was going to say, not the movie.
It's a comic as well.
Wait, wait, no, I said the wrong title.
What are you talking about?
I said the wrong title. I wanted to say Watchdog.
Watchdog,
Yeah.
Watchmen, what?
We are the Watchmen.
Yeah.
I am watching you.
Who watches the Watchdogs?
Who watches the Watchdogs? The Clock Dogs. The Clock Cats.
Shut up.
I just got that. Wow, my chat's
what do you guys think about Watch Dogs?
I think it looks intense.
It's pretty much, it's like Grand Theft Auto.
We're just gonna be like going through like our E3 episode now.
No, we're not.
Or are we repeating everything we said?
No, it's like Watch Dogs is like GTA, only
It's more sci-fi.
More sci-fi, and
Kinda.
you get to like hack into pretty much anything that's connected to.
And it's more
CTOS.
based in a dystopia.
Yeah.
Like, kind of. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I really want to like just show you guys the trailer, but it's not going to happen because
we already showed it once and we got in trouble.
You can go watch the E3 show, and we don't want to get in trouble again.
You're talking about Cubeworld now?
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
Because I just researched while you guys were talking, and I can tell you exactly the progress the guys.
Lay it on us, big man.
Yeah.
Well, his name's Wale. So, Wale's latest blog post for Cubeworld, it says he is testing multiplayer.
Yeah, I think
and they have a bunch of screenshots here that you can take a look at, and here's the link to that in the chat.
Up.
Oh yeah, I'll send you the
chat.
I'll just
send you the link in Skype.
Take that. Go check that.
Did you put it in chat?
This game does look a lot more interesting from what I've
Now,
seen
is
that
the chat
first trailer.
fully working? Like, are we like behind? And
I don't know because the chat hasn't updated for me in like for forever.
Yeah, so I don't know if the chat's being updated regularly.
Yeah, I think they're probably having problems. All right,
But I sent it in Skype, so it should be there.
Boom. Here is Wale's blog. Take a look at some multiplayer impressions for Cubeworld. If we look at this one, we see a life potion.
Looks like an MMO type deal. Like
look at him.
You were here in the pod when we were talking about this, right?
I don't know if you're listening, but you look at the map. You see the mini map?
Yeah.
Look how detailed
that's pretty
looks.
awesome.
That is crazy.
Minecraft
awesome.
should have that.
Yeah, that is sick. And it's I like the customization because it looks like he actually customized his character. I'm like,
then we have this shot here of Pixie and I think she's in a party with Wale because you can see his
It
name
said
there
he
as
were.
well.
Said he was.
Yeah, all right. So she's using what looks like a double-headed axe. And she's about to hit that flying bird chicken thing,
Duck.
whatever it is. Then here we have. They're in Ruro Hills. Oh, so he's attacking a gold deposit.
That's what it looks like. Or
That's what it looks
sort of
like,
there.
at least from what I can tell. I actually have a message on Skype from Rob, so let's check the chat. Okay, it just says Cube World. So I'm seeing if he's gonna update us on the chat. If the chat's working for anybody.
Yeah, the chat's not updating probably at all because Kenny's talking about Diablo 3 and how
it's
his favorite part about the game is not being able to play when the server's down,
that's my favorite
which has
part.
been fixed. So
This screenshot here, he's actually about to level up. He's like 5 experience away, but it looks like he's climbing out of this cave because.
I'm gonna reload the page. So
Uh,
yeah, are we really gonna go through each one of these?
Why not? We'll go through quite a
My
bit.
chat's not even loading still.
Yeah, the chat's kind of broken. That's okay. It's all right. The podcast must go on. In the
You're the one with the big boss, or
you know,
Oh,
the
yeah,
level,
the Yeti.
the Yeti. Yeah, I'm at that one now.
I didn't actually know that this game is going to be more of like an MMO style. I thought it was
It's gonna have single player and
I think
multiplayer.
it's an MMO.
Well, no, because if you read it at the thing, at the beginning, he said Pixie played a warrior and I played as a ranger.
Yeah, there's gonna be
That's,
different
like,
classes, so it's gonna be like
Different
it's an
classes.
RPG. Not really. It's not really an MMO. It's like an RPG with a multiplayer side.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna scroll through some of these. She's actually lying down there, so I don't know if that's.
And I remember where he showed us that trailer where he was actually like customizing his sword.
Oh
so I
yeah,
wonder if
hopefully
you'll
there's some
be able to do
screenshots of
pixels.
that.
Yeah.
This game, the game looks so much, or looks like a lot more appealing than Minecraft. Like the texture,
Yeah.
I don't know how it's just really interesting because the Minecraft texture, this looks awful.
Yeah, they
Like their
do.
default textures doesn't
I
look
like
good at
how
all, really.
every single piece of this game, you can see like every little pixel.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this looks beautiful. It looks really nice. I like it a lot.
It looks like a fancy texture pack you have to go find, but yet it's not. Just it's awesome.
And the
Yeah.
the color is really good. Like the nighttime sky
Yeah.
there, the sunset
He
or
actually posted all these. Or is this
dusk.
just-
I've been like scrolling way down actually.
yeah, I'm just looking through these because there's like all these screenshots here. Older posts.
Well, I wonder because if you get to like choose your character with that customization, does that mean you'd actually get to like design your character using the pixels at the beginning too?
I'm not sure how that works.
Because it sort of shows like a stick out point, like the nose is actually sticking out. So if it did, that might be a little too complicated. Because
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'll be able to just like switch through different hair selections or what. But I hope it's like you get to customize all your weapons because that'd be sick.
You actually, yeah, I think you do get to customize like all your weapons to a certain amount. I think it depends on your level. They didn't show much of it in that trailer, but that trailer was fan made.
Yeah.
In other news, Christopher Nolan, the guy who makes the Dark Knight movies and the Batman movies, he attended some conference or something like the Producers Guild of America's annual, produced by it's in Los Angeles and whatnot. He was asked in front of an audience of his peers and press whether he would return to make a fourth Batman film. And according to Variety, I'm guessing they're like a magazine, Nolan said with blunt simplicity, no. So I think we already knew that. He said that he's going to be ending the series off with The Dark Knight Rises. I'm just hoping it lives up.
Probably gonna be a big ending.
Probably. There's actually some people who say that Batman dies at the end.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
That's
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
That'd be depressing.
That would be kind of depressing.
And then he rises up again because
The Dark Knight Rises again.
Yeah, new series.
Yeah,
The Dark
Coming
Knight
out on-
Resurrected.
The Dark Knight resurrects. All right, so hopefully that login works. The chat is really pissing me off.
Yeah, me too. I had
Because
it. At the
now we
beginning,
don't have
it's
it.
next to me.
Now we don't know.
Like questions. to
Yeah.
do.
We don't see the chat at all, guys, right now. So
Let's face it, this podcast runs off of this chat because when we see questions, we answer them. And that's usually how we get into a lot of our discussions. So if the chat keeps up like this, the show might only be an hour long tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So
Okay,
which means
we've been going for like a half an hour, so we should probably do the intermission soon.
we're gonna do the intermission. We'll play the music. Matt's gonna tell us what's going on.
Do you want to start right now?
We're gonna do the intermission now. Everyone can get refills
right.
of drinks and whatnot.
Yeah, and we'll probably try to figure out the chat.
So how this works, Rages, is we're gonna mute our mics, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play the song, the intermission song, and then when you guys hear me talking, after the song, that's when we're back.
Yeah.
All right. How long is it? Like a 5-minute intermission?
3 minutes.
3-minute
Alright.
intermission.
Alright.
All right,
22
Matt, you want to tell them about the song?
All right, this song is by an experimental rock band called Body Parts, and you can get this album as a free download on their Bandcamp.
And we're allowed to
Which
use
is-
this, right?
We're allowed to use
Yeah.
this. I'm pretty sure because they're like a signed band, and plus we're giving them credit. You can get to their Bandcamp at bodyparts.bandcamp.com. And yeah, I just found this a few days ago because they made a music video for the song, and it was on Vimeo, and it was a pretty great video, and the rest of the album is pretty awesome. So if you like what you hear, you can download it for free,
Please
or
put the
you
link
can
in
pay
the
what you want.
chat.
Actually, you can pay what you want. So if you like it and you really like it, then you can give them some money. So yeah, this song is called "Doing Things" by Body Parts.
All right, here we go. We'll be back right after this song.
See ya.
Like.
I like the things that you do. I like observing you when you do things. Before I saw what you do, I had been doing things a specific way. I think about what you do more often than I think about myself. When I'm finally doing what you're doing, I find the fact you're doing something else. Someone ask me what I'm doing. I'll say like it, what you're doing. I like the way you dress. Everyone wants original. What is the point of even saying that word? Nobody is original. Everyone says things they've already People think that what you're doing is great, but there are some who don't understand what you are doing now. I'm not friends with them anymore, and I could care less, 'cause if they don't understand you, then they just don't deserve much of anything. Someone ask me what I'm doing. I'll say like in what you're doing. I
All right, everyone, welcome back. I think our hosts are
Hi.
back.
Yep.
That is an awesome song. I
That
like
was a
it.
pretty good song. Now, I just want to mention, if any of you watching right now are musicians or anything like Matt or whatnot, you can actually get your music featured in the intermission with full credit to you. All you have to do is contact me either on YouTube or on Skype if you have me
That's
on
such a great
Skype,
idea.
or tweet me out at iAmMasky_, or even contact me through email, iammaskyhd@gmail.com. Actually, I thought of some stuff I want to talk about because
Shoot.
not everyone knows this, but me and System Z have been talking again, and we started up Pixelate.net, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys Pixelate real quick. So Pixelate is a entertainment news site, much like the site I used to run before, Games Nation. So I've done this before. This is just the newer version with a new name. And the monthly payments towards the hosting one are split, so it makes it a bit easier. We have like stuff on there, we have an article on there about Watch Dogs, Turtle Beach reviews. We got a lot of Nintendo reviews right now. And if you want to be a writer for the site, all you have to do is go to the site pixelate.net. All the links will be on the description of the YouTube video when this goes there. If not, chat isn't working, so just go pixelate.net, pixelyte.net. So all you have to do is go to the Contact Us page, fill this out. It tells you right here what to fill out: name, first and last, why you want to be on the team, an example of your writing on a game that you really enjoy or something. Also, it'd be good if you told us what department you want to write for. The departments we have are listed at the top. News, PC. Why is there a news one? That one is not supposed to be there. Whatever. I'll fix it later. So that is what pixelate.net is.
I love it. It's the best site on the internet.
Matt loves it. Best site on the internet. Also, I want to talk a bit about my YouTube channel. Now, I haven't uploaded anything since my Psychonauts
10 years
video,
ago.
which you guys can't see because it hasn't been put on Yosh yet. I'm waiting for that to happen. It's been days. It's been almost a week. I don't know what's taking them so long. So hopefully that goes up this weekend or something. But on my channel, other than that, the last video that I uploaded that you guys can see was the very first episode of MaskyCast. So we're hopefully going to have all that fixed, all this chat stuff fixed by next week's show. And I'm going to start uploading more. Me and System Z, the reason I brought him up, he was the guest on our E3 2012 special. There's a few things I want to say about him. He might be the stand-in host when Matt goes on vacation this summer, whenever that is. We'll have more details in a few weeks, hopefully, on all that. And me and System Z are also doing a Minecraft series together. We're going to be recording hopefully tonight. Get a bunch of episodes lined up for you for that. As well as I'm going to be doing some other Let's Plays. I might do Battlefield 3 just because I want to do a shooting game. I really feel like shooting stuff lately. I just want to kill some people, okay? And then I will bring back the Batman Arkham City series because people like that, and apparently people are missing that, so I'm going to bring that back. I know Rages wants Fallout, but
I want that back.
we'll see. And then obviously the MaskyCraft series. Every time I say MaskyCast, I think of it as MaskyCraft, vice versa. The crafts. So MaskyCraft is gonna be back. I'm probably I'm gonna do like a shit ton of recording tonight for you guys. Then I'll render that out slowly and release it day by day. So we are back. It's 7:42 p.m. Eastern time right now for me and Matt and whoever else lives near us in our vicinity or time zone, whatever. Not
So we'll probably
Rages.
go till 8, right?
So we'll probably just go to 8 because of all
Chat.
the chat delays. Because the chat really, that's where we get all our questions from. And it's really, we like to interact with you guys. I'm sorry that the chat isn't working. It's issues with Twitch. I'm going to be doing some streaming of games throughout the week. So if you see me live, come in and say hi. Hopefully the chat will be working. And once everything's fixed, we will go from there. And maybe we'll do a midweek episode because of this problem. I'll talk to Matt about that later on.
Yeah.
and we'll see what we can bring you. The only problem with midweek episodes right now is we're getting close to exams for our school year because our school we live in Canada, so our school it's just terrible. We're waiting for summer. We're so close. We're just like 2 or 3 weeks away. I don't even know. I don't really go lately.
You don't go at all.
Hey! Watch your tone, boy. Now, so that's the only problem. But once summer hits, we're going to be hopefully doing a lot more with this. The chat actually hasn't updated in like 20 minutes, so bullocks.
So there's really not much to talk about now?
I'm just gonna, give me a minute.
It's really dumb.
There's God of War Ascension.
Yeah, God of War. We didn't talk about that in the E3 special. God of War. I saw the demo of it. God of War.
Exactly.
Saw the demo of it. Looks pretty good.
Looks awesome. I like the way they're doing the multiplayer. It's still keeping it to like a hack and slash, except with teams.
Yeah, and I don't know, multiplayer is interesting.
Yeah, it's actually the prequel to the series. Makes it very interesting.
Apparently, System Z is watching the show, and chat isn't working for him as well. He's just contacted me about it. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully next week. But back to the God of War. Get over here.
God of War.
That's Mortal Kombat. Quick.
Yeah, but that's what he says in the Mortal Kombat.
That's true.
So, bollocks to you.
That game was awesome.
That game, the new Mortal Kombat, not new anymore, but that game was really good. And now the people that made Mortal Kombat are working on Injustice or something like that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch E3.
Now Injustice is basically, I don't know if anyone saw this other than me, because all I do is sit around on my ass all day and watch E3.
Instead of go to school.
Hey man, E3 is more important. I give a shit about
Yep, totally.
So even though E3 wasn't that good this year, but Injustice is a DC Comics Mortal Kombat style game with all your favorite DC superheroes like Superman and Batman and supervillains as well. I'm pretty sure.
Are they giving up on Mortal Kombat?
No, they're just working on something new. There's not going to be X-ray modes. There's not going to be there's not going to be fatalities because you can't kill a superhero. I mean, you can, but they're not going to have superheroes die because that just wouldn't be right. But Superman has a power where he can knock someone into space. And now they're really working with the environments. So in previous Mortal Kombat games, you could like be in the starting arena and then punch someone through the floor or something. Now you're like the floor under or not, but you can like in Injustice, you can like punch someone, they go flying into a building and through that building, and now you're fighting on the other side of that building. It looks really cool, and there's certain like characters in the game who can like interact with like cars and stuff and whatever's like in the background of the environment and whatnot. I think that'll be pretty cool. I think the game looks pretty interesting. I'll probably check it out when that comes out. TV-wise, I want to talk about this. 2 things. Game of Thrones Season 2 ended last Sunday, so I don't know what I'm going to do now. Actually, I do know what I'm going to do now. This leads me to the second part. True Blood Season 5 starts this Sunday. F to the yeah. Game of Thrones Season 2 was amazing.
Game of Thrones is awesome.
It was a fantastic way that they ended the season. The second last episode of that season was actually my favorite episode. There was a giant war. I don't want to really spoil it because it only happened last week. So go check Game of Thrones out. That was really awesome. I just got messages from System Z asking if you're eating chips, Rages.
No. Who would think that?
I don't know. The crunching over the mic.
Oh man, I blame the guy.
New YouTube subscriber.
Wow.
Rabid X72.
He's pod.
Now he got a shout out and he just subscribed. Let's give him a round of applause, everyone. So, thank you to him for subscribing to the channel. And that is that. We have time left.
We should just end it now.
No.
Really?
No,
No!
that's just cruel. That's mean.
It's just cruel.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
what should we talk about, Matt? What's going on in your world? Come on, man.
I'm nothing. Nothing at all, actually.
Play it up, man.
I wanna. Maybe I'll start up Amnesia and I'll play that
He's stealing Skype call.
for the rest of the episode.
As long as I don't hear it. Oh, here we go. We got an Amazon deal on Amazon Local. You can get
Amazon Dilio.
1 year of Xbox Live Gold for $35.
No way.
That's like half off. Get capitalizing on that.
Capitalism.
Capitalize on that. Get ready. New Devil May Cry is gonna suck.
Is it really?
It's a new.
Yeah,
game.
it
Oh my God,
is.
It's gonna suck.
Devil May Cry without Dante equals no more Devil May Cry.
Apparently, according to Microsoft, you can expect Smart Glass support in every Microsoft Studios game from the time
Wow.
it launches forward.
No way.
For anyone who doesn't know what Smart Glass is yet, you're lucky.
E3 repeat.
You're lucky.
Smart Glass
It's stupid.
lets you connect all your devices, your Xbox to your Windows iPhone, your Windows tablets, your Windows iPhone. That doesn't exist. Lets you connect your Xbox to your Windows tablets, your Windows phones, your Androids, your iPhones, your iPads, all those devices together, and then you can interact with them. I really have no interest in it. None at all. I don't think it even makes my glass any smarter. They call it smart glass. I don't agree. Yeah. Cool.
Crazy.
I'm just looking at new stuff on joystick. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
That game is awesome.
I think it's just a bunch of hack and slash BS.
Get out of here. Just
It's
the
my
door's open
podcast.
there. I know.
Next fall a new show starts on WBTV or whatever they're called. It's called Arrow. It's basically following the story of the Green Arrow superhero. They're doing this. The last superhero show they did was Smallville, which was a good show. Talk about one-hit wonders. Rob wants us to talk about one-hit wonders.
There's a new Lord of the Rings MOBA got announced today.
Ugh, not again. The Green Lantern movie that came out with what's his name, Ryan Reynolds. There's news that they might be rebooting the Green Lantern series already. You know what that means? That means the movie did terrible.
Yep.
Just one-hit wonders. Are games that became famous with only one once they came out. For example, Pokemon Snap or Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno didn't really become famous.
It was really, there was a bunch of hype about it.
Yeah, it was really hyped, but it was a good game. But once it came out, it was just like, oh, we've played this. Why wouldn't we just play God of War?
Hey, look, God of War 3.
Yeah, hey, look, God of War.
Literally, the day before I got Dante's Inferno, I'd just beaten God of War 3.
Yeah, remember that game Heavenly Sword?
Yeah.
That was such a rip-off of
Mm-hmm.
God of War, like, completely. Oh, Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah, now that.
Now that
That is
awesome, crazy
tough.
shit, I'll tell you. But I think that'll be really cool. Hopefully that they release that like they have all the other Unreal Engines released. Because that is gonna be amazing. If you haven't seen it, you can go over to IGN.com and check it out
They
there.
actually just released their most updated version of it.
Yeah, I don't even know if I still have the Unreal Engine on my computer. I think I have the CryEngine. CryEngine's really awesome. CryEngine is cracktacular.
Oh yeah, the Crytek announced they're going completely free to play from now on.
With it, what, everything?
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh well, they have their game Warface that's going to be free to play.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the beginning of it. I don't think for all you Crisis fans out there, I don't think that's going to be Crisis 3 is not going to be free.
No, Crisis 3 will not be a free game.
If it was free, you'd see me like running to wherever it is right
He'd be lining up yesterday.
now. I know, right? I wouldn't even be here right now.
Exactly. But Warface looks pretty awesome. To me, it looks a lot like CounterStrike Go.
Looks like a Call of Duty ripoff.
CounterStrike Go, that's a good game right there. That game is amazing.
It's CounterStrike with a little bit of updated
No,
graphics.
not at all. The graphics are completely different. Everything looks better. You not only do you get to play on Dust, you get to play on Dust 2.
The only reason that I would have ever thought about getting that game was the very thing that they canceled about it, connecting PC players with PS3. They canceled that, and now the game is officially, gone.
Now the game's still officially awesome, because now you won't have PC players friggin' stomping all over PS3 players, because we all know no one can play Counter-Strike with a controller, because Valve already said that when the game comes to the PS3 and Xbox, they're not going to do what Call of Duty does. For all you Call of Duty fanboys that don't know this, you guys have an aim assist built into the game
Yep.
that you can't turn off. So you think you have the greatest aim in the world? You don't. You have an aim assist.
You guys see, the funny thing is they think they're pro because they're sniper bullet. You don't even have to judge the distance.
You don't even have to
You don't have to judge distance. You don't have to worry about bullet
wind
drop
or anything. But in Counter-Strike, for all you Call of Duty fans, go play Counter-Strike. Any Counter-Strike game, there is no aim assist in any Counter-Strike game. It's all skill aiming. That's that. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Doesn't really.
Sniper Elite V2 doesn't have aim assist either, and you have to deal with bullet drop.
Sniper Elite's awesome.
That game, my favorite part is when the bullet goes slow mode.
Yeah.
And then you nut shots when you see his testicles exploding.
Well, did you ever see that Sniper Ghost Warrior or whatever it was? That game was actually pretty fun to play.
I hated that game.
I loved it because I always played on hard mode. I wasn't one of the sissies who just
I
shot
hated
at the
it
red
because
dot.
of its third person, wannabe SOCOM style.
SOCOM, you haven't even heard anything because of SOCOM, because when that one came out, the PSN crashed immediately afterwards.
Yeah, SOCOM. Whoa.
It failed because of Sony.
Yeah, but I mean, I was in the beta for that SOCOM game.
Who wasn't? It was an open beta.
Well, originally it wasn't open to everyone.
Yeah, it was. It was open beta. You could go right into the PlayStation Network and download
because
it.
originally it wasn't. Because I bought a game. I bought a game, and then my SOCOM beta came in the game with the game.
I was too. I bought Killzone 3, and that's how I got it early.
Killzone 3. That's the exact same.
That game was awesome.
That game's good. I think the multiplayer is still.
Killzone 4 is coming out though sometime. I'm amazed it wasn't announced or anything at E3.
Yeah, well,
what the hell?
Come on, nothing was announced at E3 this year.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing Nintendo had to do to get major sales on the Wii U was announce a game called Pokemon U.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they had to do, and everyone would have bought that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that Rayman one, actually, I still think looked good. That looked interesting.
Yeah, I think what they're going to do with that, I think that'll be really good. Pikmin 3 looks pretty decent. I think it was today that Pikmin 2 actually came to the Wii. Because you know how they do the thing where, older games come to the Wii and whatnot?
Yeah.
I think that's I think that Pikmin 2 released today or, in the next few days or something.
I have a serious question. What do you guys think of all these gaming companies making premium services for their games?
Well, I don't know. Call of Duty
that.
Elite is really popular, but you will never see me buying it.
I'll never touch. You will never.
Battlefield Premium,
Yeah.
Still not interested.
It's not actually.
They can't offer me something that makes me want to pay a yearly subscription.
You don't have to pay yearly. Battlefield Premium's once.
It's just once?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How much is it?
It's I think it was $30. $50. $50.
Holy crap.
You're paying the price of a full game.
All right, no. But think of it. You'd be paying more if you actually bought each piece of DLC one at a time. Just saying. You're saving $20.
It's still ridiculous.
Well, Call of Duty releases 300 DLCs for $15 each. Would you rather buy all those, or would you rather get Battlefield Premium?
Well, Screw Call of Duty. I don't even play Call of
Battlefield
Duty.
because Battlefield's the better game.
Exactly. There you go.
It is. It's true.
For any Call of Duty fanboys out there, you go.
They probably stopped watching back when we told them
Yeah,
to use aim assist.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh no, these guys are screwing.
These guys don't know what they're talking about. We don't get no aim assist. True skill forever.
I spin joysticks.
I 360 no scope my mother last night. Like, yeah, I'm sure you did.
Woke up in the morning, 360 no scoped my way to school.
I got to school on 360 no scope down the slide on the playground.
Like a G.
Yeah, like a snipe.
The actual first reason I ever started quitting COD is because of all like the gay things people would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not use that flowery language.
Yeah, come on, man. We're nice to everyone, but I know what you mean.
That's actually the nice word for it. Would you prefer the other one?
No.
Exactly.
All the dumb slang and stuff that you hear.
Yeah, all the
All the 12-year-olds that are like, they sound like chihuahuas or something.
and the fact that every 9-year-old in the world is slept with your mom.
I don't understand why they all say that. Like,
I don't understand why they all slept with my mom.
yeah, I don't understand why my mom let all these 9-year-olds sleep with her.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Mom, what are you doing, Mom? Come on.
That's awesome.
And it's 8 o'clock, so I
is.
think at that note, we end our show.
It is 8 o'clock, and because the chat is not working, and I'm extremely frustrated about this, we are going to have to thank Rag3z for being on the show today.
Thank Rag3z for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
I've had some pretty good conversations. It would
Yes.
have been a bit better if the chat was working, but we did good. We did what we could. Now, everyone remember that this episode will be on YouTube within...
And it really will be on YouTube this
It
time.
really will be on YouTube this time, unless for some reason
My
the
channel
intermission
in
song
there.
is blocked by G4.
You should link my channel in there, you know.
Your channel will be in the description. All our
Yes.
guest channel in the description, and we will be right back. Not right now. We'll be back, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know if the -5 really matters. Does that matter?
Not really.
-5, like Eastern time -5.
No, 'cause that's basically just Eastern time.
That doesn't make any sense.
Are there two
That's-
Eastern times?
It's-
There's a lot of different Eastern times.
It's GMT -5.
Yeah,
GMT
GMT.
-5. Well, we're Eastern time, so 7 o'clock Eastern
Well,
time
Yes.
next week. So there's two more. Here's how the month is going to go for the podcast. We're going to have next Saturday's on the 16th, and then
Yes.
we're going to have Saturday the 23rd after that, and then the 30th. I actually leave for New York City on the 30th. I don't get back until the 3rd of next month. The 30th happens to be the Saturday after the 23rd.
So we're doing it on the Friday.
So we're either going to do the podcast Friday night or
Thursday.
Thursday night. I'm thinking it might end up being Thursday because I have to pack and whatnot Friday because I'm leaving really early Saturday morning.
We'll probably let them know on later.
But we'll let you know on the
pod.
23rd
Yeah.
episode of the podcast what we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. Just got a phone message. So, everyone, thank you for watching. As always, I got an email. And here we go with the outro music. So, thank you for watching.
Ladies, guys.
See ya.